You are now tuned in to Choya's world.
All right, guys, I wanted to get you guys, wanted to cook with you guys today on Choya's World. However, my streaming network's not working properly. However, so I'm going to wing it today. Today, I am preparing ribs. I'm going to have them in the oven. I have my preset at 400 degrees in the oven, for my oven. And first, I'm going to start off telling you all the seasons that we're going to use. This is my favorite right here. This is the Rendezvous. This is a famous restaurant in Memphis. If you know, you know. It's a dry rub. I'm going to use a little bit of Lawry's because when I cook in the oven, I want a different little taste. But when I do on the grill, I don't use the Lawry's. We're going to add a little bit of garlic powder and Grill Mate Sweet and Smoky Rub. Yum, yum. So pretty much what I do is I start off with my seasoning salt. I do light seasoning because I don't like salty meats. Alright, that's what I'm doing there. Put this on both sides. Like that. Alright. Now we're going to go in with the garlic powder. I'm heavy on the garlic powder. I love garlic powder. It's one of my favorite seasonings. Like I said, we normally cook on the grill, but it's a little cold outside and I just want a different little flavor today. So I bought this specifically to cook in the oven. Next, we're gonna go with my sweet and smoky rub. This gives it a nice little smoky taste and a little hint of sweet. I don't know if you guys ever used this before, but it's very good seasonings. When I moved to Memphis over, how long we been away, baby? Shoot, how long we been here? About 20 years now? About 20 years now. I had to learn and had to find the seasonings down here because they were different from the ones I was able to get in Michigan. But I can say I have got some great seasonings here. And I'm the type of person, once I like something, I like it. I don't want to use nothing else. It's hard for me to try other stuff. I'll try a little bit if someone else cooked it, but if I don't like it, but I'm not going to put it on all my meat unless I know for sure that I'm going to like it. However, when I first moved here, I had to go ahead and take that. Yeah, so now I'm topping it with the Rendezvous famous seasoning. They have very good sauce as well. My husband's favorite is the hot. I like the original. I don't really eat a lot of barbecue sauce due to health issues. So we're gonna season it. I do like seasoning in the oven because there's a different type of cooking that you get in the oven versus on the grill. The grill literally burns a lot. A lot of the fat and all that off, so I did clean this very well. Got all the extra fat off, that thick skin that's on the back of it. All right, and that's it for me. I also have a cooking show on Facebook called Cooking with Choya. If you guys want to join that or do a search, you can find me on there as well. I used to cook all the time during COVID. That's when I started. Of course, you know, we all fell off. Life started getting back to normal. All right, so this is that, it right here. I'm going to get my foil. I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to cook it for about 45 minutes. Check it. then if it's not done, I'm kind of a person that I like to test my food. I taste as I go as well. That's kind of how I know if something's gonna be good or not. And then I'm gonna cook this till it's tender enough for me. I don't like to overcook my meat, but I like a little bit of texture. So thank you for joining me on this journey, and I'm looking forward to sharing some of my other cooking ideas with you guys soon. Bye-bye. Okay, now that we have the spare ribs in the oven, I'm gonna make my sides now. We're gonna make broccoli and sweet peppers. It's gonna be a mix. First, you want to take off the little bad ends right here. So I was kind of cut those halfway. I do like some of the stems, so they have some good nutrition in them. So we're gonna go there. So cut that up just like that. Kind of gonna cut that like that. It's a good one right there. Cut all those bad ends off. All right, that's a big one right there. I'm probably just gonna cut that big stem off. I don't want that much. There, like that. Y'all can see what I'm doing right there. I don't want the leaves. Take those out. All right. Now we're gonna do the peppers. With the peppers, I'm going to go ahead and take off those ends, and I like to split mine in half. That way all the seasonings, once we seasoning, can get in there really good. And yes, I keep all the seeds in there. That's nutrition in those seeds. I'm going to cut those ends off. So we have some red peppers. We have some orange peppers. All different sizes, variations. Just like that. And if you see anything like those little imperfections or little nicks or whatever, I'm gonna go ahead and cut those. So I'm gonna mix these through here. I'm gonna cut this little piece of broccoli in half. So, all right, there we go. Put that like that. All right, I'm gonna mix them up in there good. Just like that. Got a few more to do. So I'll be cooking for 2. So make sure I have enough. It's the new year, right, y'all? So we're definitely trying to do better, right? I don't know, like once I got to my birthday, I just lost it. I completely lost it. Okay, so now we have everything cut up, our peppers and our fresh broccoli sprouts. All right, so first I'm going to use avocado oil. Just like this. Just pour it on there lightly, but enough. Just want kind of enough to make sure it coats everything very well. So I'm going to use my tongs. Make sure it's in there and it gets all around there. And you'll be able to see it. You're going to see the shine on it. You probably can't see it from my camera. That's pretty much what you want. Right there. A little bit more. Make sure I'm coating this good. Because if you don't coat it good, then your vegetables become kind of decrepit, dry, and can potentially burn. You definitely don't want that. All right, so let me go ahead and mix this up a little bit more. All right, make sure it's all around there. All right, so next, I'm going to put a little balsamic vinegar. If I can get it open. Okay, there we go. I had to put a little in there. All right, so here we go. Just a little bit in there as well. It's not, I just kind of play my food by ear. I don't have like a particular set amount. My biggest thing is I just want to make sure I'm coating everything consistently through there. Make sure it's getting on those peppers and on that broccoli. All right, next we're gonna go with salt. Oh, my battery went up. Mix that around as well. I'll taste as I go. A little bit more salt and pepper. Mixing it around. I did wash my hands. All right, and then just a little bit. I told you I love garlic powder. A little bit more garlic powder on here. Extra flavor. All right, I'm gonna whisk it around and do it again. Yep, a little bit more. All right, that's it for that. And this will also be covered. And okay, I'm back. So since I last saw you, I've got the broccoli and peppers in the oven. The ribs are still cooking. They're probably almost halfway through. I made rice with butter and salt. That's my family's favorite. Now we're gonna make some cornbread. So this I'll be using Jiffy cornbread. Hold on, let me grab my little spoon. Sorry, let me be right back. All right, so first I'm going to add, I got the oil already in the oven. I got about a teaspoon and a half of oil in the pan, letting it heat up. I don't measure. That's probably about a tablespoon. And I mean a tablespoon and a half of the oil. Sorry about that. All right, got egg right here. Put a little bit of sugar, a little bit of salt, just a little bit. And I'm gonna add a little bit of this in there. Just a dab, probably a teaspoon. And then I use 2% milk because some of us are lactose intolerant. So here we go. That's about a half a cup of milk right here. I kind of pour as I go for the consistency because I don't have the exact measurements of the cornbread in here. Stir it up really good. A little bit more milk. It's too thick, so of course you want it more than that. Just a bit more. All right, this right here should do it. Give me the consistency I look for. All right. Yes. That's kind of what you want. All right. So once my oil should be done, I'm going to go ahead and pour it in the pan, put it in the oven, let it cook for about 20-25 minutes, and we'll be done. All right, everything is done. Got my rice, cornbread, broccoli, and sweet peppers, and my oven baked ribs, spare ribs. Let's give it a whirl. Let's do what I wanted. I did put something in my hair. I did put some sauce on it. I put barbecue sauce mixed with 57 and mixed it on there. You can just to have a little different taste. Butter rice. Broccoli. Sweet peppers. And cornbread. 2026. Choya's World.